We need to be professionals. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about
I have a fear of being professional.
our lack of professionalism?
I feel like the more I try, the less that's gonna happen. So I like act like, why did I get a headshot? Oh, because the current one's gonna write up about fantastic damage, and I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to give him like a phone picture or whatever. So, and Chase was working at LOL. He was like the house camera guy. So I knew he was going to be there. He was there for some show, and I was like, "Hey, man, can you please do some headshots?"
That's why it's outside LOL.
That's why it's in the lobby because it's that night. And I was like, "Hey, man," because I love Chase. He's a homie. I think we're closer now than we were then. So I felt bad. I was like, "Hey, man, I need those by the morning,"
I need
which is
those
such a fucking asshole thing to do. Like, "Hey, I need those
split.
now."
And it's also worse when it's like a really nice person too,
Oh,
like Chase. So like
yeah.
he will do it.
And he did, man. He did, and not a problem. And I gave him some money. He didn't ask for anything, but I gave him some money. But yeah, I mean, you gotta be professional in this. But I'm at the same way where like I don't do a lot of stuff. Like I don't make a lot of moves that you should if you consider this a business.
Yeah.
For fear of coming off as a try hard.
Okay, literally. So I was talking to someone about this last night. I'm like, it gives me such anxiety and this weird feeling of like promoting myself, which is what we need to do, right? But
Yeah.
it feels so fucking gross going on Instagram.
Oh, it's hella gross. It's
and,
so
and like
gross.
making flyers and all the shit. So I was like, I hate it so much, and it makes me feel like I have such an ego that I wish I could just hire somebody else to do it for me, which in itself is so much more egotistical. Like,
Here's what I think, because you hear a lot of like, well, we're not that we're at this level or caliber, but like touring headliners that make a point to state somebody else runs my social media.
yeah.
So I don't handle that. They post for me. I send them whatever.
Yeah.
They ask for whatever.
Which is all of them, basically.
But I don't know if that's true.
No, it definitely is.
No, because here's the thing. Because of what you just said, they don't want to come off as if they're trying or if they're like putting the effort. They want to be hands off. It's cool. Maybe some of them because it is a mental health.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think any of them do it now. If you're a touring comic and you're doing fucking 40 weeks a year, you know what I mean? You're constantly out there in an airport, in a hotel, in a green room, back at the hotel. This is just your life. The last thing on earth that you could want to do is read comments and have to constantly be pumping out all of your media, and it has to be out at this time, and it has to be all their shits like that. They hire people.
Here's
And if not, their agencies do.
But here's the thing. What if they comment on something?
That they have access to their accounts. So like you'll hear people be like, I fucked up and went and looked at the comments, or I was answering stuff. But
Yeah.
also, Big J's talked about having someone else answering for him as him, and him being like, "No, you're getting it wrong." Like watching it happen and being like, "Fuck!" Like,
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, because they were doing like a live chat on his last special, and he had somebody responding to them completely like non-Big J way type of thing.
Exactly. He was like, "See that I should have stepped in and done myself," but everything else, it's like you can't do it. Even, dude, it's draining. And we don't even do it good. It's draining
I'm
to
so
us,
bad at
and
it.
we're bad at it. Do you understand that?
Dude, like I've been that guy that goes and looks at. Still, it's like almost a month ago the Kill Tony thing, and I'll go look at the comments and I'll respond. And like I don't want to be insincere, but also I don't want to I want to be kind of like cool. Like I appreciate it, so I'm dropping emojis, but they're like they're my emojis, the emojis that I use all the time.
Oh, yeah.
The thumbs up, the handshake,
Do you think that
the
set
heart.
you apart?
Well, it's just like I don't know if it sets me apart, but like that's just like who else does that combination?
I love your brain, dude. I love your brain, brother.
I'm such in the band mentality. I can't break it. Everything I do is a logo. Everything I do is a merch thing. Everything I do is like fucking like.
I mean, I'm fucking going through having to I have to get merch shirts before this show.
Oh yes.
Hey,
Yes. Big announcement. Here we go. That was natural too. I don't even think that was forced.
No, I got my period. I was the only girl that had an out of the group, and I got my period. I am headlining LOL Father's Day.
Father's Day weekend.
June 15th, a Sunday, 7 o'clock.
That's a sweet spot, dude.
That's a sweet
because
spot.
People are gonna need stuff to do.
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody does really anything on Father's Day.
And I am promoting so hard, and
You gotta
it's not
go-
even as hard as what other people would do.
Be annoying with it. Be
Yeah.
annoying with it. Make people hate you.
I got flyers with QR codes on them so that you can.
You're gonna have to order more flyers. I already know this.
I mean, maybe, but maybe not. I'm not gonna get 1,000 flyers
Why the fuck not? Worst case scenario, you gotta throw them away.
because I don't have the money for it.
Worst case scenario.
I'm not trying to drop $500 on flyers.
Would you use the card stock? You get the hardcore hefty flyers?
Yeah, I'm getting good flyers. I didn't get fucking.
Oh, you go paper.
I didn't go.
You go paper, bro. Bust out these
Is
things.
it? Oh man, I left him in the truck.
Not prepared. You gotta be prepared.
Oh, at all times you're in my truck.
You're of this world now, man. You gotta stay ready. Dog.
Gotta stay ready, you guys.
You gotta stay ready.
No.
So it's not flimsy. It's like the hardcore.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah,
and that way I can
get
put it
that.
at businesses, and people don't have to take it with them. What do people take? Do people hate flyers, Pat? People hate.
You gotta
number
put-
one thing they hate about bands: flyers.
Not necessarily.
Necessarily.
They're collector's items.
No,
now.
oh well, I have some. Nobody else wants it, and if you have,
I'll take it.
Nobody that isn't
I'll
my
hold on to
family
it.
or friend. Yeah, but I have enough. I got 250.
250. I don't think that's enough. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna get
You
two-
gotta do another run. Do another run of 250.
I'm gonna get 2 tickets off each flyer, and they're gonna have to add a second show. Okay, that's with the energy we're bringing to a flyer, and add a second show.
I love your confidence. I
Yeah.
think it's very necessary. I also think you need a oversell.
Yeah.
The room's a 400-seater. You should.
It's 350,
You should
300.
You should have got 2,000 flyers.
I think
2,000 flyers. You play the odds.
I think
You play the odds.
300. I think if you put 300 in that room, it's considered sold out.
On a Sunday, I would consider.
When the room doesn't change.
No, but it does change by day.
No, does it?
I mean, sold out. Yeah.
Y'all hear this motherfucker?
No. I did 140, 144
That's not bad, dude.
144.
I don't see any reason why I couldn't get.
on a Thursday, but I was stupid, annoying promoting for that thing.
Yeah.
It was I annoyed myself. I lost so many followers just posting a flyer, a show announcement. People would just fall off. They're like, dude, I'm so tired. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, see,
And
that's what you're literally making the point for why I'm not overdoing
But
it.
fuck them. If they don't want to see you
Yeah, but what if
win,
you coulda got 200?
then they could fucking kick rocks. Bro.
What if you could have got 200? If people
I'm proud of every unit, every single unit. I'm proud of. We got 144 on a Thursday.
you want 44 on a Thursday.
My first time headlining. My first
but what
time
if you
headlining
didn't
the home
annoy
club.
them? Now you know. And what if you didn't annoy them and you got 200?
Nah, man. The people that were in that room wanted to be there.
No shit.
Zero comps.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. That's the people I want to perform in front of. I don't want to perform in
How many
hey, if you
flyers?
ain't all in, don't fucking show up.
I know. I
did
want,
the- I
if
did
you're
it-
half, if you're half in the back, half in, please show up.
I did 1,000.
Buy a ticket.
I did 1,000 flyers. I still have. This was 2 years ago.
Dog, you're
I still
giving
have.
me bad advice, Pat.
No, I'm saying you play the numbers. You play the numbers. I have about 100 flyers left, which isn't bad. But I was putting them in people's hands. I wasn't just. No, that's not true. I dropped them off at Tandem. I dropped them at places, businesses
I
that
dropped
fuck
them off
with
at
me.
Tandem. I'm
So,
dropping
yeah.
them off at the bodega next to my house. There's a smoke shop by my house. They said they would put them.
Why are you dropping them off at the bodega? Do they know you? Do you have a sandwich?
Oh,
Do they have?
you know what a bodega is?
Give me a
right?
Dallas.
You know what a bodega is.
They have a
right?
deli in there sometimes.
The
The good ones do.
This place has a Mexican food
And it's in
restaurant
Stone
inside.
Oak. It's not a bodega, dude.
Brother, this is the crazy. It's run by all Indians.
fact
No,
that you call it a
hold on, it's
bodega?
not in Stone Oak. It's in Timberwood. It's run by all Indians.
It's outside of
Hold on.
1604.
It's run by all Indians. It's got a food spot in it. They have a deli. They have a fucking.
No, they're from New Delhi.
but dude, That's why it always stinks in there. They got a whole like produce section. You can buy RC cars. You can buy wine.
I see cars and RC Cola in the same spot.
In the same spot. They got all the craft, everything. It literally is like a little bodega. Like you could chill in there for like 30 minutes.
Why would you leave them in there? Though?
Because I go there it's by my house. I go there every day, and it's got a lot of foot traffic. And they said they would put my flyers up.
You got to put them in the people's hands.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you
dog.
don't.
I know, like that's the worst thing to do. Anytime, like after the open mic, stand at the door while people are leaving. Hey, I got a show coming up. Check it out.
No, see, you don't understand.
Hey, I got a show coming up. Check it out.
These people, they see the flyers. They go, oh, what's that? They pick it up. They read it. They go, oh, this guy. Oh, they turn around. Oh,
no, you're missing the whole magic of it.
There is
you
no
give them a
magic.
flyer. They look at the flyer. They look at you. They look at the flyer. Hey, that's you. They're already they're fucking engaged now.
No,
You're on the flyer. That's
I'm gonna give flyers to the boys and have them hand them out.
Oh, you
while
got
they're
a street
barking.
team?
Street team.
You got a street team now?
Street team.
All right,
Hey,
all
I'm gonna have my boys out there.
Who's over their head now, man?
I'm just saying, I got a street
be
team.
your
What
own
did you
street
have?
team, dog.
What did you have? No, street team.
I was my own street team. I don't trust anybody.
Exactly. That's your problem. That's your problem. You got to trust more people, Doug.
Nah, man. I did the legwork on my own.
I mean, I
lost
am.
20 pounds.
I can't. You want me to lose 20 pounds?
I'm just saying. That's how
want me to lose
hard.
20
That's how hard I promoted. That's how hard I flyered.
No, well, I look. So I'm gonna.
You got to stand outside the club. You got to stand
on. I'm gonna stand outside the club, hand out flyers during shows.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on Ken's 5. Elliot might get me on there.
Okay.
And do a little.
not
Maybe mix a little promo for the station.
That's not bad. No, focus on yourself.
Well,
Focus
yeah,
on
but what he
yourself.
was saying is that they.
What is that
they
cologne
don't-
you're wearing? What is that cologne?
You like it?
I don't know. It reminds me of middle school. I want to get back to this, but I just
Bourbon. It's a bourbon collection from Bath and Body Works.
Bourbon. It reminds me of not Dracar Noir, but like Preferred Stock. Remember that?
No,
Preferred Stock?
I came out like in my like middle school stuff. It was like Bod, Axe. I'm 34.
No.
I was born in 90. So I missed the.
You know what I'm saying,
What was it?
though?
Cool water.
Oh,
or-
you missed a cool water wave, bro. I was
Like that.
riding that cool water wave, dog.
Like I knew my dad. Shit like that.
I was a cool water dude. I was a CK1 for a long
No,
time.
you know what? I stole my stepdad's
But
Hugo
you-
Boss when I was a kid.
Hugo
and
Boss is nice.
and I used it up until recently. No,
Hugo Boss
and-
is nice.
and I've
Dracar Noir. Can't say it, but I love wearing
I've been
it.
shaving, so I've been putting in the beard.
But that has a
stuff.
preferred stock type of thing. It's Stetson preferred stock.
I like
type
the
of-
like you're saying. It's man. Well, it's bourbon.
does smell like a man.
It says hints of peppermint and pepper. I'm sorry, not peppermint. Hint of pepper.
You pepper.
Oh, pepper. I pepper
Yeah,
the
it
bitches.
does tingle the nostrils for good. It's not a bad thing.
I could. I want the bitches to know I smell.
Thanks for putting effort in. See, and that's the thing. You want people to remember your smell.
They're gonna.
When you're outside the club handing out flyers, oh, what's that cologne? What's that smell?
And I go, hey,
oh, well, that's a Dallas.
I go,
how can I get more of that smell? Well,
bring your bitch.
Oddly enough, I'm gonna be here.
Bring your bitch, and I'm gonna steal her, dog.
You got it, yeah, dude.
That's my bitch now. Thank you for keeping her warm for me.
Dude, I've been so addicted to Chat GPT.
I know. I see you've been coming out with all the flyers. Make me some flyers for my show.
That's what I'm saying. You got to have your own brand. You got to go. It has to come from the mind of Dallas.
Yeah, but I am my own brand.
So people know. No, just download Chat GPT. You put in what you want.
Yeah.
You put in what you want. I wanted to say this. I wanted to have this image. Sometimes it does backfire, though. It will backfire. I want you to see this. I try to do a vaporwave.
My girl said that she would do it for me. She has it. I just don't want to pay the $20 a month for ChatGPT.
No, it'll limit your how much you do. But if you got discipline, look at this.
I don't have discipline.
Look at this shit. That's not. Yeah, dude.
Oh my!
That's so
God.
bad.
Why are you Filipino? Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
You gotta put it in the camera.
Brother,
I'm not gonna edit it. That's so bad.
That's crazy.
I was like, give me the '80s vaporwave type of movie, poster type of thing, and
Why did it do that to your face?
It made me a catfish.
It did. It doesn't like you. I don't think your phone or ChatGPT likes you.
I mean, it could. Maybe they're digging. They're going to like my Google searches, and that's not fair.
Why is that? Oh, they're gonna find Filipino boys, soft, supple Filipino boys.
No, because I'm like that's Filipino. I thought that was more Korean.
Nah.
I saw
Okay.
Korean,
I mean, I don't think they're far off from each other.
and it's a Korean female with a mustache.
Yeah, that's
which is not
wild.
what they do. But I'm just saying, if you mix up the thing. But going back, you got to go to ChatGPT. Not sponsored.
Not yet.
But and have fun with it, man. Make some flyers. Make some.
Me and
make a
Steve
statement.
Bundy. Me and Steve Bundy were talking about shooting a little short.
Shoot some shorts.
Maybe LOL can share it.
Oh, LOL, share it. But just got to know it's not the club, but you got to let the manager know, hey, I'm doing this. Let your boy know I need it out. Just to remind them, because sometimes they share everything. Sometimes they share stuff that's not even affiliated with the club, and sometimes they don't.
I'm gonna send it to whoever's running social media directly.
But dude, I'm stoked for you, dude. It's fucking
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
A Sunday's gonna be. I mean, I'm not saying like Thursday versus Sunday. I had a Thursday show. That's a lot to fucking battle with.
Yeah.
On a school night, on a Sunday,
I think Sunday is good.
it's such a good spot.
But
7?
now we don't. Now we've done weekends at the club. Like Sundays are kind of tougher shows. But here's the thing. I know a lot of my family, friends, shit like that. So it's kind of the room's kind of filled in my favor.
Do you now? Do you have a hard time performing in front of your family? People
I'm gonna
you know?
pretend they're not there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pretend. I've already had to go and have the talks with them.
Yeah. Okay.
And be like, not everything I'm saying
Is true.
is like I have a joke about my grandma, and in there I say she's not a citizen. Actuality, my grandma is a citizen.
You don't have to reveal secrets on here, man.
But my grandma is a citizen. My uncle isn't a citizen.
But uncles being illegal isn't
so
funny.
it just didn't work.
Grandma's being
but
illegal
I
is
don't
so
want my
funny.
family in the back being like, she's a citizen. Like yes, no shit.
Yeah.
My dad,
Ooh.
my stepmom, I gotta let them know. Hey, y'all guys gotta. They like to talk.
Oh.
But I told them I've
Nice
already
challenge to
warned,
have.
I've already warned all my family. I'm like, I'm gonna let security know to kick all y'all out. I want people kicked.
Yeah, I already got your money. You're accounted for.
I
You
don't
could
care
leave
if you're
now.
my family. You're kicked out. I'll have you removed to the lobby.
How funny would that be? Like you sell a shitload of tickets, but you kick half the audience out
my
because of your
God.
family.
And
Talking.
that would be so great.
It still counts.
Yeah, I still
You
get
still
my
get
money.
credit for it.
So what happens if you sell it out?
You get a bonus.
What do you know what
Oh,
that is?
we can't. We don't want to talk money here. This is
Yeah, they want to know the insides. No, you're right. You're right.
But yeah. You will for sure. You'll get like some type of bonus. Okay, we don't have to talk about the money, but dude,
They all wanted to hear it. Oh, I know.
I know. I hate when people ask me about money.
Oh, he
When people are like, oh, what do you get for those gigs? I was like, well, I get to do what I love.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
I also got hit up today by this lady to feature for her
At the club?
Lila Hart, no, but she's doing 210 nightclub here.
Where is it?
I don't know, but it is off Perrin Bidle. Oh, it's not far from like my place.
All right.
Perrin Bidle,
And it's a non-compete establishment.
yeah,
It's not like okay, you don't promote at other comedy venues. That's one thing you got to understand. You cannot promote at other comedy venues.
so it
that
looks like it packs out pretty big,
yeah, that's a good spot.
and she's got like 50,000 followers. And she
But that's
wanted me to
considered a
feature.
non-compete venue, so yeah, definitely take your flyers there. You're gonna run out of 250 flyers just that night.
Yeah, but I don't want. I don't know. I don't want to just throw them on the fucking floor.
People are gonna throw them away.
That's what I.
That's the mentality you got to get into. See, I'm used to that. I was in bands. I would have to put
bands, but I
flyers
still
in people's hands and then see them walk away and just throw it on the floor. And then I would have
No.
to go pick it up and then pass it on to the next person. You cannot waste these flyers. If they choose to hold on to it and throw it away later, That's out of respect for you.
No, I'm
If
the
they
QR
throw it-
code's on there. I go, hey, you want tickets? They go, yeah. I go, scan this code right here. Boom, get your tickets. And that way, they got their tickets. I saw them get their tickets.
Well, okay, and then once they buy their tickets, you take it back.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I go,
If you're gonna reuse,
that's what.
I didn't think you were planning to reuse.
No, I'm
For me,
reusing.
I'm just like,
Hey,
hey
guys,
man,
look at this. A comedy show. I'm headline. Oh my God, I'd love to go. You can scan right here and get your tickets. And then it's almost forcing them to go, right here, scan it.
So then, what you should do? You should get like one of those sandwich boards. You know how how.
Oh, you talking about like the sign spinners?
Yeah, how not Samuel Jackson, Bruce
Yeah, it
Willis had to
was. No.
wear in Die Hard
You're right.
13,
That was.
where it says, "I hate." Well, you know the rest.
What does it say, Pat?
I hate peoples.
Yeah, people of a certain color. Do you?
But you moving on. You put the QR code on there. You say, ask me about.
I should do that.
Ask me about my box.
I should-
Huh? You stand out there. Ask me about my box.
I should go out there dressed as Bruce Willis from Lethal Weapon
It was an example. It's not like,
or
hey,
Die
do
Hard.
this.
No, I should do that.
Oh,
And
you should do Die Hard,
could
yeah.
be
I'll
Samuel Jackson.
I'll be Samuel L. Jackson.
But hey, man, what the hell?
Yeah. You want to die?
You want to die, white boy? Oh, I would love it if you screamed, "You want to die, white boy?" at me.
But that would be funny. You have it has a flyer design, and then you say, "Ask me about my box."
They love that
They love that
because it's like a half
It's already
sexual
like-
reference.
Exactly,
Like
but they
my
don't
box,
know that.
like my pussy.
You don't have to explain it. It's funny
My
when you don't explain it.
vagina.
My
clam. What's your favorite word for vagina?
I like vagina.
Really?
Yeah, there was
You're so.
there was a
basic, man.
moment. There was like a phase. I had like a year or two when I hated the word pussy.
Oh, you're such a chick.
I couldn't. I hated when people.
You like coochie? I like coochie. Coochie's cute.
I like vagina.
Are you gonna tell you if you're being sexy with your wife? Go, I'm gonna tear up that vagina.
No, I was like, no. Well, this was when I was like younger. I would just go like, hey, let me touch it. Can I touch it?
Touch your
Hey,
vagina.
can I kiss it?
Can I
But I would
kiss
never go like, I'm gonna eat that pussy.
it?
No, man.
Well,
man.
no. If you're
I was
some
like,
chick
hey,
like
is
that.
your vagina wet or what?
Oh my God! I'll tell you, my vagina isn't after hearing that.
Hey, yo, is that vagina wet or
Hey,
what? No, but
no.
I would like. There was a moment. There was like a moment where I was like, and just call it.
It?
Yeah.
What about, dude? I love a good.
I think other guys ruined it for me when they all they say is pussy, pussy,
Oh,
pussy,
yeah,
pussy.
yeah. I like
so
a
I was
good
like,
wizard sleeve.
It became crude.
Yeah, you like wizard sleeve?
No, no. I just called it.
And
Let me
a
touch
good ham sandwich.
Because when you say it can apply to anything. But you want to know if you're on the same
let
level.
me touch it.
Dude, I remember this is kind of ridiculous. Where there was a weird situation. Buy tickets, LOL. What day?
Buy tickets at LOL for Father's Day, June 15th. I will be headlining.
ImprovTX.com. Look up Dallas Vann. Get them tickets. show
Dallas
up.
Vann. It's on the website.
Tell
We're
everybody.
gonna have Jeevan Subramaniam hosting. Then we're gonna have Justin Governall, the newest father of our group.
Oh, he's a father? He doesn't say anything about it.
He
He should talk about it more.
He just he took a video of his kid showing his kid 9/11.
Yeah,
He said
dude.
that video in one day is almost at 4 million.
Yeah, he's a viral sensation.
So hopefully, if you like Justin Governall and his crude humor,
Yeah.
we're gonna have him. And then if you want to see the people that Justin Governall was killing in the early 2000s, we got Jeevan Subramaniam right before him opening up the show.
Interesting.
I got
Yeah.
my son,
Yeah.
the new father.
The adopted son.
Yeah,
the
Jeevan,
new
my
father
adopted son.
who is the reason why you had to adopt your son.
Yeah.
And then you.
Yeah,
Happy
Jeevan,
Father's Day.
my little Indian Seinfeld.
So there was this in college. There was a weird thing where I was like talking to a girl, but I liked her friend. So remember three-way where you were like, oh, let's call so and so. Let's call.
Oh,
so-and-so.
I thought you were asking me if I remember.
No,
a
on the
three-way.
phone, three-way.
I'm like, yeah, I know what a fucking three-way.
I was a three-way fucking king. Like all.
What was three-way? Like just
Where
calling
you
people
called
on-
somebody,
on
then you
three-way.
could like call them on another phone.
Yeah.
Never done the sexual three-way, but the telephone three-way. I was
You
the
never
boss.
had a three-way?
Not fully. I've had playful stuff, but
With-
no.
with two women or two
no
men?
intercourse. Two women. Two women.
Yeah, you.
We don't count men.
You and a couple
My
of the
therapist says we
boys?
don't have to count it.
You and a couple of boys trying to start a bushfire.
No. But anyway, what were we talking? Oh, naming things, calling things. So I was on three-way with these two girls from Fox Tech. If you don't know anything about San Antonio, that really doesn't matter. But that does tell you something if you do
I'm
know.
from San Antonio, and I don't even know what the fuck that
From
is.
Fox Tech? You never dated a girl from Fox
The
Tech?
fuck is that? No.
Okay, it's the high school downtown, right next to the alternative school, or it was the alternative school back then.
Was it like a charter school?
No, Fox Tech was a magnet school, I think, but it was next door. It was right across the street from Adelante, which was the alternative school at that time.
Yeah.
Anyway, that doesn't matter. But we were talking, and these girls, although they were friends, and I met them through each other, they had very different senses of humor.
Yeah.
Right? And so they would, like, one girl would, like, talk dirty to me. Not dirty, flirty, but, like, dirty type of, like, how far can I take this?
Yeah.
You know, just being funny, silly, whatever. Well, so she's being dirty, and the girl that I initially started talking to was not really having it, but she was laughing because it was her friend, whatever.
Prude.
So I was like, all right, well, you want to know what I call my thing? What do you call your vagina? And
Hold on. You told him what you call your dick?
yeah,
What do you call your dick?
Junior.
Man, the fuck out of Junior?
Well, so when I was a kid, I asked my father before I understood like names and stuff. I was like, "Well, we have the same name. How come I'm not Junior?" And he's like, "Well, Junior's a fat boy's name." And I never wanted any fat kids. So then
I didn't want any fat kids.
yeah, you're the first person to laugh at that. I tried that on stage. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's so sad." I was like, "No, it's funny."
Is that why he left? Oh,
Possibly, yeah.
That's should have been the
Dude,
punchline.
it's funny, not funny. He tried so hard to get me to lose weight.
Really?
Yeah, those water suits
Yeah.
that Martin Lawrence was wearing, and he was jogging and he fucking passed out.
Yeah.
The one that has like zero fucking
I've used
pores in them.
Yeah.
He would make me wear that all the time.
That's so fucking funny. And then one day he's
and
like,
I was a fucking kid.
and
dude.
one day he's like, no, you gotta run. Look, let me show you.
No,
And he just kept on running.
He would make me play basketball.
and he just kept on running. He just fucking
Nah, he would send me outside and he was like, put this shirt on, go play basketball, go shoot some hoops outside. I was like, I'm so fucking sweaty. Anyway,
How old were you were you always a chubby kid?
I was always a chubby kid.
Oh man,
I was always a chubby kid. Yeah.
You were chugging those hot fucking sodas.
Yeah, I could
You
down
were
a 12
chugging
pack of
those
sodas.
bathroom sodas.
Yeah, dude. I took him outside of the bathroom. Anyway, what was I saying? So
Why you
yeah, so
named your
that's
dick Junior?
because I got the idea in my mind like, oh, Junior equals fat.
Oh wow.
Junior. Anyway, so I asked him, well, what do you call your vagina? And I hear click, and then I get a call. She hangs up on the three-way call. The girl that I'm not really into, but I was still friends with her because I liked her friend.
Yeah.
The one that laughed at the joke or laughed at the idea, and she was about to answer until this bitch hangs up, calls me back to bitch me out. How dare you disrespect me? You're lucky I don't tell my brothers to go, because I was living at the dorms at the time, to go to your dorm and kick your fucking ass.
Hold on, how old was this chick?
I was, we were, I think she was a senior at Fox Tech.
So she was an adult.
Well, we were of age.
And she got mad that somebody asked her what she called her vagina.
Yeah, she was just not having it.
It sounds like a real,
And
sounds like a real, which is another word for vagina.
Yeah. But yeah, she bitched me out. I was like, dude, like, we were all playing. It's so weird how like they could change. I'm not even gonna go into that thing.
Women, broads,
they could
right?
move
We all
the-
know a thing or two about
move the line
dumb
or
broads.
whatever, but,
then you fucked the friend, right?
No,
Brother.
no. So okay, that's a whole other story. I had a very sad type of dating life. For the beginning of it, I was like,
No way.
before simp was a thing.
Yeah, you were a simp.
Yeah. I took this girl. Okay, the girl that we finally like parted ways. Okay, because we were just hanging out as a group.
Yeah.
And then we started hanging out as just me and the girl that I actually liked.
Yeah.
But we would go, and I had a car at the time, so we would go, and I would take her, like to go eat. And then the last time I saw her, we were gonna go to a movie, and we had just finished eating. She's like, "Oh, well, can you take me to my friend's house?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "Oh, can we go? Can they come too to the movie?" I was like, "Yeah, well, whatever." And the friend was another dude,
Brother.
and so I go to the guy's house. We just finished dinner.
Did you pay for his ticket?
No, I left her there.
Oh, you just left her there?
Yeah. Because I thought she just said friend, or maybe she mentioned it and I missed it, but she said, "Oh, maybe my friend could go with us to the movies." I was like, "Yeah, cool, whatever." You know what? And then the friend turned out to be a guy, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go."
You just said I gotta go?
Yeah, I just left her at the dude's house.
And what'd she say?
Never talked to her again.
That's fucking great.
Never talked to her again.
No.
Yeah.
I would have been like, look, me and him are both gonna fuck you, I guess, because
No, I didn't know him.
I don't have to know him.
No, you don't have to know him. I would have to know
I
him.
don't have to fucking know. I'm not fucking him. You know what I mean?
You don't know.
I'm not gonna. You know what I mean?
You don't know where it's gonna go.
And-
You
well,
might
you
if
know
you
what?
knew his name.
Maybe.
But it was very weird. It was very weird because and no explanation. I didn't call her ever again. She never tried calling me. Nothing.
It was just understood.
That was just the last time. That was the last time
I look.
I felt like she got a little upset. She's like, wait, what, you're not going to take us to the movies? I was like, no, dude, I'm not going to take you out to the movies because I told her I had to go do something. She's like, oh, well, can you just go drop us off? I was like, go. Well, I didn't say that, but in my mind, I go, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go drop you and this dude off at the movie.
Like you're their parent. You're dropping them off. Hey, you kids, be ready at 10, okay?
I was like, you lucky I don't ask you to pay for your fucking Chili's meal. Yeah, we went to Chili's, whatever.
That's hilarious. You paid for Chili's?
Yeah, I paid for Chili's. I paid
used
for
to be-
dinner. I'm a gentleman. I was going to say I was a gentleman.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I was mean. I was mean to girls growing up, but not in a way of overtly mean to them. I just didn't give a flying fuck.
No,
I would
cared
say
too
whatever or
much.
do whatever. And it wasn't until recently, when I stopped drinking, that I started being really. Here's the thing, I just have nothing to fight with women about. There's nothing to fight with.
What would you fight with them about before?
Just relationships, or going out with the boys, or I'm getting, you get drunk, and
okay.
you get drunk and you say some wild shit or do some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? 90%. If you really think about all the major fights that you've been in with girlfriends or whatever, your wife, I bet a lot of them, y'all had a couple drinks, and really what you ended up, what the fight was about in the very beginning, really could have been all. It was just.
I think you underestimate the whole marriage thing. You could fight sober.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying, I'm not married. You've been married to your wife how many years? Been with your wife how many years?
Well, that's a different question because we were high school sweethearts. We spent 10 years apart.
How long have you been
Married?
consistently together?
12 years.
12. Okay, so 12 years you're gonna find things to fucking fight about with anybody. But I'm saying
I'm not saying I'm just saying we fight drunk maybe in 12 years a handful of times.
Yeah.
Most of our fights are sober fights because they mean something.
See, mine was
because they're real.
mine was we'd be out drinking and whatever. Somebody would walk in, or you say one little word, it's a misunderstanding, or just something dumb, and then you end up getting into fucking dumb arguments, which turn into a fucking fight.
Do you like to carry on the fight as long as
I'm drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no shutting it down.
It's shut down when you fucking apologize,
See?
or when you back down is when I'm done, I guess.
I'm so quick to end the fight. And just verbally, I do want to fight, or I feel the need to fight, but I won't all right, we're fine, okay, I'm sorry. No. Why? Stuff like that.
No, I
don't know. That's my perspective.
No,
I'm
but you know what it
pretty sure my
is?
wife would have a different perspective, but nah.
When I get drunk, I get really emotional. And
Yeah.
so it's not I'm falling and crying and all. It's just things hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So like now,
And then when you're so vulnerable, it's not just that situation; it's all the things that ever made you feel
and
that.
you said something or
Now
did
you have
something.
the valve has been opened, the pressure's being released, and now you're dealing with
Yeah.
everything.
So like now that I don't drink, it's like I don't have anything to like fight about.
Yeah, which just means you really never did.
No, I'm a pretty chill person.
Yeah.
It's just like growing up, like just with chicks, shit like that. I would just say wild shit. Like I would, like I don't know. I would be very straight up with chicks. Like I remember one time I was at a party at my house. I was probably like 16, 17. And it was a huge party. And I went into the pantry because that's where the ice chests were. And there was this chick in there that I knew in passing, but she was at this party at my house. And like, I knew that she like got around, right? And so I was in there and I was just drunk. And I told her, I was like, so what's up? You want to get out of here? And she started laughing. I was
Leave
like,
your house party?
yeah, but let's go upstairs. Like,
Or just get it out of the pantry?
out of the like downstairs party. The party was happening around us.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, "Come on, let's like, you want to go up to my room?" And she
You want to find a
giggled,
place to talk?
and she giggled, and then I just go, "Are we gonna fuck or what?" And she goes, "Okay," and boom, just walked upstairs. But you know, it was so funny. I remember I put a condom on, and we had sex, and I probably came in like 30 seconds. And I remember going,
Gone in 30 seconds.
yeah, came in 30 seconds. But no, as soon as I finished, I remember being so embarrassed and being like, oh my God, you hear? I think I hear my mom coming up the stairs.
Oh,
Your
nice.
brother, I pulled
get that.
I pulled out
I get
and
that
pulled my
play.
pants up with the condom still on.
Yep, I get that play. I am getting that
Be
play.
like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, I think I heard something.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh, I heard something. I think
When
somebody...
in actuality, sex, I don't give a fuck if my mom walked in the room. I'd be like, get out of here, Audrey.
That's interesting.
I'm
Yeah.
getting pussy. 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. And at 16, nothing was going to stop me from getting that. So a lot of like, it's weird, random, like, I would be very straightforward with girls. I remember like the amount of girls that I've hooked up with, just like that I've known for like an hour and never talked to again after that, is a pretty solid amount. I told you I hooked up with a chick one time that didn't speak English.
That's crazy.
And I just met her. I just met her like 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did not speak the same. She spoke Spanish, I spoke English. We could not
She didn't speak any English?
Any English.
I think that's... do I have to erase that? That seems kind of problematic.
Why?
If she didn't speak the language...
She knew
All right.
what my dick was. She went at that.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking put it in her mouth.
Okay.
You know what it was? She had come over with some friends of a friend of mine. So my friend was like, yo, these chicks want to come over and party. And I had an apartment at the time. I was 18. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go to my apartment. So they come over. I know one of the chicks. And then two of the other two girls are her cousins from Mexico. One of them speaks English, but broken English. And the other one, just Spanish. So 3 girls, me and my boy, we get on my bed and we start playing Spin the Bottle. And every time it would land on me and her, we wouldn't just like we would like make out like hard, like aggressively.
Oh,
make
okay.
out.
So that was the iceberg. You act like you went from zero
No,
to
but like,
fucking.
yeah. So we started making
So
out, and then
spin the bottles. That's an iceberg. Yeah.
and then
yeah.
and then each time, and then one of the times that we were kissed, we just like kept making out. Next thing I know, everybody had gotten like off the bed and like was just left my room, except for the other cousin. Until she hit her and said something in Spanish, and then she like got up. I think she was trying to get in on it, and I was like, well, she didn't got to go nowhere. But
hey, this ain't a problem.
Whoa.
This ain't a problem.
Enough to go
We
around,
can't solve.
ladies. But yeah, I don't know what her name is. I don't know what she looked like. I don't remember anything. We hooked up though, and c'est la vie.
Yo, okay, so you laughed at what I called my penis. What'd you call your penis?
What I don't know if I've ever had an actual name.
Oh, now we don't have a name.
No.
Junior's not good enough for you, but now we don't have a name.
If you're gonna have a name, I don't have a name because I haven't put in the effort of something funny enough. It would have to be something funny. I do like Riggs or Murtaugh.
Yeah, Murtaugh. Okay.
Call my balls Riggs and Murtaugh, and my dick's the lethal weapon.
Dude, okay.
See,
All right.
that's what I'm saying. This is Riggs, this is Murtaugh, and this is the lethal weapon. That's the name of this episode, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't. That is now what my dick is called.
Yeah, lethal weapon.
Lethal weapon.
That's interesting. Not just because it'll kill you.
You know what I'm saying? It might give you a little something.
Damn, dude, that was fun. I think I like it out here. I think that other location is.
No, I like the vibes.
I think this is cool.
This is mucho vibe.
We might even be able to open up and have another people. We got a couple mics on here.
Do we have
Open it
extra mics?
We do have extra mics. Yeah, for sure. We get guests on now. I think it's time. I think we've come to that point in our relationship where we should introduce new people into our situation.
I'm down. You
open
want
it up a little bit,
like that chick's cousin that got off the bed. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to leave.
You don't have to leave. Be a part of it. Come on.
If other comics start coming,
water's
downstairs.
nice. The water's nice. And
Actually,
warm.
what time is it? 8:09.
Yeah,
There
we
should be
start
some other
shutting down.
comics coming down here.
Yeah, but we got to shut down because we got to do a room here. Because we're here at the Station Comedy Club / The Box in the basement of Outpost Junction every Friday, every Saturday. Come on out, man.
Come out, dude. Just come out.
Go to improvtx.com. Get tickets for Hot Damn. Get tickets for Dallas Vann. Come out to the show. Support live comedy, man.
Do it. Don't be whack.
Yeah.
Don't be whack. And remember, if you come to my show, I will give you go to the show, and if you use the promo code Riggs Murtaugh, I will give you a private meet and greet with Riggs and Murtaugh.
Oh, damn,
and
dude.
the lethal weapon.
That go for dudes too.
That goes for dudes.
too.
That goes for men. That goes for women.
Anybody supporting live comedy.
Anybody that
live
comes
Dallas
out
comedy.
to my show and goes, "Hey, you gotta say promo code. You gotta go, hey, promo code Riggs and Murtaugh." I go, "Come on back to the green room, sugar."
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah. And on that note, we're fucking out.